Hi healing homies, welcome back to another video. In this video I will be reading for myself. Let's get in there and just reorganize some things, clarify some things, confirm some things, because the energy is energying. And to be honest, I've been a little bit, I don't know, I feel like I'm coming more into the present moment, more and more, but challenges arise the deeper you get, or the more you're expanding, then you're able to go deeper. And sometimes coming in and out of that energy so much every day can actually look like you're losing your shit and you want to run away from everything. So I'm reconnected to the values, and my values for the year of being a devoted, loving, committed to my healing and the healing of others, and allowing space for that to happen for the people I love and for me. And I find it really hard to ask for emotional help. If you want to do my dishes, you can come over and do my dishes, but I have a lot of people trying to drive the front, take the driver's seat, I suppose, being, I'm just thinking, you know, like imposter syndrome, judgment, the critic, even like, it even feels like perpetratory, like the way I can suppress my own voice. And I've done enough mahi to know that I'm the only one that's blocking me now, and with where I'm at in my journey. So it's important to rest, but it's important not to stagnate. And so that's why I felt guided to do this. I feel like I want this to help support me in receiving my own messages, and also kind of help me break through into that yummy trusting of surrendering that I can feel coming into my energy field. So yes, that is what I'm doing here. This could also be helpful to people who want to see how other people work with their cards or their tools. If you have a deck, let's cut it all. I mean, I just love this mahi, and it has really helped me. And I feel like there's part of me that's saying, hey, start pulling some cards, you're avoiding what you're avoiding. But then again, I know that's part of my, you know, I grew up in the rush culture, and ignore your own body cues to appear that you look good even when you don't feel good. So that's probably coming through this reading too, because that's really something I'm wanting to feel. That's a manifestation I've been working on forever, is feeling safe and sound in my body, and like I unconditionally love it. Yeah, so I think it is time. I have opened the space. So, did you hear all that? They're like, yeah, we gave you the idea. Okay, I'm just gonna go into the quiet as I shuffle, and I'm gonna get some, it's always nice to start off with some supportive energy, whether that be angels, ancestors, animals, or an aspect of self. So I am wanting to see who is supporting this message for me, for my highest healing path. Hello, Goddess Auset, or also known as Goddess Auset. Resurrection, magic, and fertility. We've got Archangel Raguel. Oh, hello. I've got a new light, so I actually you know, like, how am I supposed to? I think if my face goes behind. Anyway, Archangel Raguel is here to represent relationship healing and calm harmony. So I'm going to leave him facing up because that is very relevant. Goddess Auset, I actually have an altar for her in my house, or my home. She is the first goddess that I have, you know, reached out or responded to, I suppose, in the mahi that I'm doing and figuring it out. She has been my teacher, I suppose, and she's like, yeah, but I feel like the resurrection for me is talking about, listen, let's be real. I have started conflict with my partner, who I've been in a relationship with for 4 years, over the last week. And it's like the same old. It's shit that I was sick of 2 years ago. But 2 years ago, I couldn't see how I was contributing to the pattern, which didn't help us break out of the pattern. Whereas this time around, I did have the observer and a piece of calmness inside me being like, girl, why are you starting this for? And in the end of it took me probably a day to come out of the energy and to just even suck it up and apologize. There's a relief to the apology. There's this feeling, and that's new for me because there's always felt like there's an internal need to have my own back, even if that's with my lies or my triggers or my projections or the catastrophizing mindset. I always felt like I couldn't relent against him because I had to have my own back, because I've never had my own back, because I couldn't have my own back. I didn't know how to. And with integrity, with devotion, with this awareness that I am committed to this relationship. It's not something to throw away when it pisses me off. Yeah, and I feel like resurrecting and coming back through the healing, through the apology, through the relief of not showing up as the angry man or woman in the house, which was me, not him. That's magic, to have that back inside of me, to feel that love for him and allow him to show up with sadness and disappointment and anger, and me not feel triggered by it, because we're all meant to be able to do that in a safe space, you know. Like, I do feel like my part of this is resurrecting the ability to hold space for someone else without even having my stuff overflow into it. And I mean for my partner. Other people, it's easy to help. I'm getting off topic now. This is going for 8 minutes. Damn, I feel like this is going to be a big reading for me. Yeah, so relationship healing, calm and harmony. So thank you, Goddess Auset, and thank you, Archangel Raguel, for being here. I'm sweating. Okay, give me something. Okay, let's get some fortune oracle cards out and what to focus on with this energy moving through, and the potential challenges or challenge and advice or support that's available. Okay, focus on number 6, Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Yep. Yeah, I feel like for me this is talking about like these horses are all my values, pulling the carriage of my traumas or shadows or, you know, things that have been masked, and it's telling me to charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused, because so long as that I'm working within those values of integrity and respect, there's nothing to worry about. Whereas I feel like in the past I thought my journey was to just keep putting shit on my carriage. You horsies rest. And I'll just load down the carriage and make sure we've got everything we need in here and we haven't lost everything. It's giving me it's time to clean out my carriage. Interesting. What's the challenge with this? Number 22, alignment, mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Well, isn't that just, yeah, the challenges that coming into trust with spirit and trusting that I'm safe enough to be in the present moment and working with the tools in the present moment doesn't mean I'm not going to have curveballs thrown my way or have more things that we could label as traumatic in the future, but like hiding from them or staying in my way down carriage isn't going to help me to move through them. They're going to help remind me of what I've experienced and remind me of the tools that I have to face challenges, as opposed to that energy of just defeat. I'm protected. I am protected. Okay, what's the advice? Unity, number 34. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. It's funny because I'm like, why am I embarrassed? Why am I embarrassed? A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, man. I think there's a magic, Goddess Auset, there's a magic to being able to receive love in whatever form it's presented to you, and to be looking for love as opposed to looking for threats or fears, which I've been hyper vigilant about. Is like, you let me down this time, so you're gonna let me down again, as opposed to seeing the love that was always there. Okay. Calm harmony, calm harmony. Clarify with the starseed little cards. On Chariot we have guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. So focusing on that relationship with my guides moving forward. It's like, I think I've been so hyper vigilant or hyper focused on my relationship, like codependent kind of vibe, where you know, that shuts out other connections in your life, be it other people in your physical realm or beings in the spiritual realm. If you're so focused or hyper focused on one person, and for one person to give you the world, to give you everything that you're wanting or needing in the present moment, in the past moment and in the future moment, yeah, you're missing out on your own ability to receive guidance elsewhere. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, that's cool. got my horsies guiding me, got that freedom to lean into that guidance whenever I need it, to practice that and to stay strong and focused on it. Okay, on mountain 22 we have channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Now, so this is coming under challenge with the channel, because girl, I'm just a being living my life. It's a challenge to resonate with this channel energy all the time, because you want to channel all the time. When you do feel the flow, you want to stay in the flow where you have all the answers, where things are coming to light and you're feeling the love flow and you're seeing the love land for others. It's a challenge to then go back to being a human with mistakes and faults, or a human who doesn't listen to what she channels. And I think I've been working on this, the challenging energy I feel around that, because we're all channels, and you can't control. It's about receiving and giving with those values driving your car, right? Of integrity, of healing, of I think because I do see myself doing like collective readings for the collective, because I feel I've been part of it. I am the collective, and there was a learning for me through this, just doing this work with myself, of needing to even separate myself from the collective, like because I just wanted to belong. I just want to, yeah, we're all pretending we're okay. Got it. I'm good at that too. Until we're not, and then we will all enable each other to, I'm feeling better now, aren't I? Because that's what I'm such an enabler. We'll go shopping and spend all our money and feel really good, but actually, you know, that's not supporting the big picture of my fucking family. I'm having guilt come up now. There's also challenge in the being the channel, because you can feel what people want to hear, and then obviously you sometimes feel what they need to hear. And I don't want to be talking and healing egos. I want to be talking and healing hearts and souls, or not healing them, reconnecting, like just as an example for how I feel like I can do it with these tools. I think I'm also overthinking this. I am in alignment, and like the challenge, releasing the idea that this is going to be a challenge for me moving forward. No, it ain't. I know whoever I read for, there's a part of them that I needed. There's an exchange here for me. I fully believe that. I mean, I've sat in crystal stores and have people come up and ask me for reading. And I just think that's, if the more I can show myself, the more I'll align with the people I'm meant to be working with, right? Or yeah, I don't know, why am I so stuck on that? Yeah. To be a channel, you got to be a little bit bored, and you got to be a little bit in the quiet for a while to receive the wisdom that comes through, or to receive the healing that comes through. And sometimes it's really super spontaneous. And when you feel like you want to talk it or express what you're feeling, it can get away from you and whatever. It's about letting it go. I feel like sometimes I really like the sorry, no, I'm not talking about that. On Unity we have freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Yeah, I am a life path number 2, so I think Unity is my gig. Creation at the bottom. What more can I create with this Unity? Well, you know, like I've been working from this kind of perspective of lots of things have been projected upon my partner, being like abandonment issues, you know, other things. But like a lot of things. But if I am moving forward with this unity within myself, that I am showing up now without all these masks, without all these weapons and shields, because that actually doesn't benefit me in the long term at all. This will allow and open up freedom. Oh, okay, I love it. Yeah, it will. If I'm not, you know, being a wet towel no more, then there will be no wet towel. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say here. Okay, number 6, Chariot guidance. You're not alone. You're guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. It's also been like part of my journey and how to make sure that I'm trying to be respectful to the guides and masters and teachers. But I think that came from like a wound where I respected people who hurt me, and that is being projected onto my relationship with my guides, because it's like they are not hurting you. The truth can hurt, but it's not them, right? Okay, we have crown chakra coming through on guidance and the Chariot. So yeah, opening, softening. Yeah, they just want me to be open and soft. Okay, what's the challenge with this? Number 17, star, hope. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, and advice. Ace of Wands, passion ignited. Yeah, okay. Sorry. 23. There is a movement happening for me in my belly where I feel like there's this realignment of, you know, working from my wounds as opposed to working from my values or my inspiration, I suppose, my heart opening, my passion. I have not really been driven by passion lately, or like, I don't mean like with my internal relationship, I haven't been that passionate about it. I've been quite fearful, because through this journey I've had revelations that I'm so thankful to have had, but you got to make sure you receive them with love and kindness and not use them as a part of your weapons or your, yeah, it's about how you respond a lot to what is channeled through you. Responding, not reacting. Coming full circle. Okay, can we just clarify? So they're telling me to, yeah. I think a lot of the time I've worried that I've held back in readings for other people. I've worried that I've held back, and then I've worried that I've gone too deep too soon. And I think this card is coming through to like focus on, you know, just charging ahead confidently with the messages that want to come through, and trusting the guidance I'm given, and just, yeah, it's like checking what paths are there, what's on your carriage, what horses are pulling the carriage, and why do I feel so tired? Are they guiding me to have a nap right now? Bruh. There's no water. Discontent and boredom. Were we talking about boredom before? Four of Cups. And we've got the Lovers on Passion Ignited. This challenge is challenging me. Discontent and boredom on Hope. So it's kind of like you get used to being in the shadows and having issues come out, and you know, I've just learned the lesson of not pathologizing everything. And when you are just existing and you are healing and you reap the reward of freedom, there can become moments of freedom in which you're like, oh, I've got nothing to do, or like your system is used to the conflict, so you're like, oh, we go start a little fight now, or used to judging yourself and taking away your own power or taking away your own hope, because it's scary to have hope because you don't want to lose it again. And that's the other thing, it's like I don't want to be spouting out hope like some hippy dippy, I love hippy dippies by the way, but I don't want my messages to feel like they're disrespecting things that aren't sunshine and rainbows at the moment in the world, or a lot of my messages or readings can be like, you know, you've given yourself a lot and you deserve, you know, there's enough to go around, so don't worry about wanting more for yourself, or accepting that you have bigger goals even though you've had fulfillment in other areas. Like, show the world what you can do, and that it's okay to receive generously, and you know, enjoy what you've already got without shame. Yeah, I think that's really important to me with my readings, that I don't, but that's out of my control, right? How I appear. Hope is so, I want to say the word fragile in some senses, but it's actually, you know, what are we doing? Katniss Everdeen vibes. What's Mr. Snow? It's a quote. A little hope. I don't know. So, this is tripping me out. And then we got Harmony with the Lovers, number 6. I just feel like everyone is like love. That's the other thing with the channel, when you're channeling love for people, or you can feel all this love there that's sitting there waiting to be sent to them, and then you give them a reading and it starts coming through. It can also be quite addictive. Like, you want to stay there with them, watching this love reach them. Is that part of the message for me? Obviously. Okay, let's get one more line, please, Spirit. Okay. Balance. We have the Tower with a disruption. That's right. We're breaking free. We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. Why is the Tower here? Wisdom with the Hierophant. That's right, man. That's right. Breaking free from our own self-imposed roadblocks, challenges. Honestly, I could sit here and make them up forever, to be honest. But really, it's just letting that wisdom come through and filling myself up with goodness. And yeah, that message I just said before, like, I have a lot to be appreciative and to enjoy at my freaking fingertips, and I do struggle with that mentality of lack, or like my self-worth can be tied to something material and it's not relevant. So breaking free, yeah, of my own self-imposed change, but also like mentally, that consumerism, that mindset of lacking is also go away. And on discontent and boredom, we have the Universe, so also the World card. Thank you. That feels really nice that that's a completion, because I feel like maybe I need to just journal about the challenges of being informed by Spirit, or I say by Spirit because I'm going to say Spirit's going to inform you of your channeling abilities when it's relevant to your life path. And they may inform you through another energy worker. I mean, I've already told everyone that they're channels, so there you go, you're informed. But it's also like, what type of channel? What do you want to channel? Having some boundaries and some, aligning your values to your guides. And this is what I'm comfortable with, and I'm not comfortable with other things that I'm struggling with currently or I'm working through, and I don't feel like I'm in a position to be giving advice on it because of whatever that's just coming to mind now. Okay, so that's my homework. Thank you, Spirit. Also on the Lovers, we have 5 financial and material changes. I want to release these ties to the most important thing is love and family, to be honest, in my opinion, and to take emotional aggression out on your loved ones because of a material or financial change that is honestly going to change again tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. Shit happens quick, and it can. but to let that disrupt your values and how you treat your partner, or how I treat my partner, how I treat my friends or myself, like, that is so irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Like, it matters to some point. Be accountable, be responsible for what you're responsible for. Like, if you have children and all that, pets, be responsible for yourself. Financial and material changes, like, honestly, I had a discussion with my partner even about, like, sometimes I buy things and then I'll, like, hide them, and I'm like, that's not authentic to my values, but I'm hiding them out of fear because I'm scared what you're going to say. That's also got nothing to do with my partner, right? So to be able to say that to him and him be like, yeah, I know. It just even took a little bit of pressure off my back. But now is the time moving forward where that's not even appealing anymore to be doing that. Like, it was coming from a young place of, I want my pocket money and I want to be able to buy whatever I want. I have everything I want, and I want to share what I have, because I've just, I've got a 2-year-old now, and that is insane. I love him so much, but I went through a very interesting journey, even just being pregnant for the first time, and then being a mother for the first time, and then that journey continuing as, we continue to exist here. These are what I hooked into that made me feel sane, made me feel acknowledged, made me feel, I mean, sometimes you can get offended by cards, but you can get offended by anything. You can also receive wisdom from anything. So I don't know, it's about your intentions. All right. Thanks for listening and coming on this weird journey with me. It's weird, but I love it. I love this reading. This is exactly what I needed to hear, and I can tell that this is kind of just the start of opening some doors for me. And this mahi, because it's also been like, my partner has been a shift worker, and he's been working out of town, so I haven't been able to get into a flow of, posting regularly, or what, I've used that as my excuse to not show up where I want to show up. However, he's potentially getting more of a Monday to Friday jobby, and honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing him. So that will also open up space for me to have more time and less boundaries to this. So I'm going to end this reading with a heart healing oracle message. What does my heart need to know? How do we wrap this up? Spirit, what do you want me to hear? Number 33, unavailable heart. Face painful experiences and heal. Brr. Can you see that? Interesting. Because it's saying the emotional love and support I wanted or needed, I wasn't actually emotionally available to receive it. Because I don't know how to ask for help yet. Okay, unavailable heart. Darling, this is for you. Dear heart, I know you have found it painful to connect with other hearts that were broken, shut down and frozen. In fact, by attempting to connect with a heart that can't reciprocate love and affection, you have added to your prior scars. A heart that is unavailable to love, reach towards divinity, connect with others, and discern is often a hurt heart. If you have found yourself meeting or even living with unavailable people, you need to look within and lovingly meet the part of your heart that has been wounded and closed off from the various aspects and flavors of love. To heal and unlock your zeal for life, you will have to face everything that love brings up, including rejection, fear of abandonment, loss, hurt, and betrayal. You have an opportunity to befriend those painful experiences and discover an empowering point of view that will lead to healing. Do not spend one more moment being unavailable to all the exquisite beauty, passion, ingenuity, surprises, bliss, evolution, and discovery that life presents. All right, all good. Thank you for watching. Sorry, I just got a little bit interrupted at the end there, but that's okay. Me and my available heart. We'll see you next time on Healing Homies.